You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, now we're here from Drakewing Gaming and Sunny Mountains. What are the Gaming Drag? Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Tennis Ace, June's Path. So let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm changing, we're up and let's go. Alright. It's okay. We'll think of something. I'm starting to get less and less convinced of that. Of course. But that doesn't give me an excuse to be a downer. How about we do something fun for now, though? I was locked in that hospital, bored out of my mind for so long. And yesterday I kind of crashed right away, so I didn't get much done. Really? Did you sleep well? Yep, like a baby. That's a lie. I couldn't sleep until I removed every trace of tennis from my room, and even then I kept scrolling around in bed. We could watch something, or try playing something? I don't know if I have only 3-person games, though. Sure, I'm down. I'm not gonna lie, after these last few weeks, I could use some levity. Right, June? Yeah, for sure. Is he still suspicious? He's been grimacing like that since last night. What more do I have to do to convince him? I guess it makes sense. If he's been faking a lot when we first met, he's probably way more perceptive than I first thought he was. Pain in the ass. Anyone have any ideas? I can't think of anything. We could watch a movie together. How about something horror? We can never watch that stuff with Keisuke around. Oh, is he not good with that? How are you even asking me that? Of course he's not. That much is plainly obvious for everyone. Really? I never noticed. I'd prefer not watching horror. Really? Why? Well, being scared and whatnot is, not all that good for me. Right. You're not good with horror either. I forgot. It's just a precaution. I feel like I'm missing some context here. I'll tell you later. Maybe. Maybe we could watch a comedy. Shoichi likes those. Do you like them too? Sure, comedies are fine, so long as it's not a super cheap one. You know, Korean cinema has published some really good stuff this past year. I'm sure we could find something nice. And we could also check out that anime movie they released a few months ago. The one that won all those awards? I forgot the name. Song of Silence? Yeah, that. I heard it's pretty good. I haven't watched it, so I'd be fine with it. Then it's decided. I sort of have to check if it's available for streaming. Oh, right. I heard the story is about a musician who's going deaf, so I'm definitely interested. See, we even managed to rub June's interests into it. Oh, excuse me. It's not like I'm super picky about movies in the first place. Being picky about everything is more your thing, Shoichi. I've been getting better. True. At least we haven't been made to wait for an hour while you decided which soup base you wanted for your ramen. There were too many choices! There were 2 choices. Shoyu or miso. Get off my ass! You're a nightmare sometimes. Shoichi-san has never been that bad around me. When we hung out together, he was always pretty quick at choosing. Did he open by asking you what things on the menu you liked and then somehow picked out those for himself? Yeah, that's a classic Shoichi move. Let other people pick for him. Oh, now that you mention it... Ah, shut up! Don't tattle, you rat! Dude, you really need to grow a backbone and make choices for yourself. It's definitely concerning. Stop judging me. I swear to whatever gods are in heaven that I can still swing these crutches pretty damn well. I'm partial to the Norse ones. What? Gods in heaven, you just mentioned them. I'm partial to the Norse ones. Odin, Thor, Freya, those gods. What? Okay, that's actually really interesting. A little bit of lore about, June unlocked. What? How does your brain even leap to that? You're the one who brought it up. I said nothing about Norse gods. Is this for real? Are you messing with me right now? Is this another one of your acts? Kobayashi, you're doing it again. I know. I did it on purpose. Doing what? He does stuff like that, totally on purpose, to mess with us. It's not always. I mean it at least half the time. So you're saying that half the time, when you do these nonsensical changes of subject, it's meant to mess with us? Yes. Great. Now every single time it happens, I'll be even more confused asking myself if he's being serious or not. And now the paranoia begins. You're a little bastard, you know that? Only sometimes. I am a feline, after all. That's speciesist. It's fine when I say it. That's not how this works. Goddamn smug little tiger, smirking at me like that. I'll show him eventually. So, weren't you gonna check if the movie was available for streaming? Right, I forgot. Thanks to you distracting me, might I add. I look around for a second, spotting the TV remote on the far end of the coffee table. Probably there after I tossed it without paying attention earlier. I reach forward, trying to grab it without getting up from the couch, my body just a few centimeters too short to get it. Still, I insist on it, trying my best to get the damn thing since I don't want to be getting on my feet and sitting back down all the time while on crutches. But this thing just won't reach. While I'm insisting on stretching and trying to reach, Shoichi sighs, getting up from his seat and reaching for the remote. What? Oh, stop posturing. We both know you're not reaching it. He swats my hand away, grabbing the remote that I nearly managed to reach with the tips of my fingers. As soon as he sits back down, he grabs my hand, turning it palm up and dropping the remote inside, looking oh so pleased with himself the whole time. There you go. Better now? What? I didn't ask for your help. Seriously? I think you mean thank you. No, I don't. I didn't need help. Sure. Shuichi-san, maybe it's better to let Yuichi-san do things on his own. Oh, please. There was no way he was reaching the remote. He'd just end up hurting his knee if he insisted on stretching himself like that. Still... Why are you defending him? You were right there with me yesterday, calling him reckless for switching to crutches so soon. Because I think this is better? The hell does that mean? It means you should mind your own business. If I didn't ask you for something, then butt out. Excuse me? Hey, let's take a second here. I'm not some kind of defenseless maiden. I don't need you to assume I'm helpless. I'm helping you because you're hurt, you dick. I didn't ask you to. Would everyone stop acting like I'm broken and to be pitied? That's not what I'm... Please, stop it, you two. Doesn't hurt to accept help. I don't want your fucking help. But I'll hold back from saying that. I don't want June to get even more distressed than he already is. June understood really quickly that I don't want to be babied. Why can't Shuichi? Ugh, idiot. Let's just relax and watch a movie, okay? You have the remote now, Yuichi-san. There's no need to make a fuss. You know what? I should chuck this goddamn remote the other side of the room. You can play fetch if you like it so much. You do that and I'm making you grab it yourself. Guys? Fuck, I lost it again. Biting my tongue is so goddamn hard. Ugh! You know what? Screw this. I took time off my day to check up on you and help out. If you want to be like this, then you can take care of yourself. I'm out. Good! But wait, you don't mean that, I'm out! Shuichi grabs his bag, practically jumping to his feet and stomping his way out, slamming the door so loudly that it echoes even down the living room. But why did you do that? I did nothing. He's the one being annoying. You two fought because of a remote. That came out of nowhere. You didn't have to snap at him. I didn't ask him to grab me the fucking thing. If he had any sense, he would have apologized and let it be. Apologize for trying to help? I don't need help. But if you have a problem with him, then why don't you go with him? Go have him pet you or something. What? You heard me. You know, just because you're hurt doesn't give you an excuse to lash out. Don't go bottling stuff up all day and then explode at someone that has nothing to do with it. What? That came out of nowhere and was totally unjustified. All Shuichi-san did was grab the remote for you. You didn't even lash out at me when I did way worse earlier, but now you're mad at me because I told you off? Then do you want me to tell you... Do you want me to yell at you instead? Is that what you want? No, of course not. I just want you to stop pretending like everything is fine and then lashing out like you are now. Fuck off. You have no idea what you're talking about. I'm the one person in this group who knows what he's talking about. Get off your high horse. You're not the only one who has to deal with this kind of crap. That's... forget it. There's no point talking to you when you're like this. You're not even listening. Hey! I'm not stupid, Yuichi-san. I've been where you are right now. You might think you're being clever and all, but you're not fooling me. Just... when you're ready to talk things through and be honest about how you're feeling, I'm here. Otherwise, I'm not going to stick around to be your punching bag. And I don't want you lying to me either. Bye-bye, Yuichi-san. Be well. What just... June leaves before I have time to even process what has happened. I continue looking in the direction of the new empty entrance hallway, suddenly alone once again in the living room. But... What right do you have to call me a hypocrite for lying? You've been lying to me too about your own condition. And that's... I can't deal with this. Stupid Shuichi and stupider Jen. You guys just, my head hurts. Screw this shit. I'm going back to my room. I need to lie down. My head continues to throb the entire time I'm making my way up the stairs. Even breathing is getting harder. All these thoughts racing around my head. I can't concentrate. Just as my vision begins to darken, it occurs to me. Is this a panic attack? I flop on top of the bed, closing my eyes and clutching my head. A sharp, stabbing pain courses through my body, going from my knee as I jump on the bed without a care. But that's just the thing. I don't care. As I clutch my chest, trying as hard as I can to breathe, I feel tears welling up in my eyes. It burns. Why do they have to make it so hard? I'm not broken. Stop acting like I am. I'm still me. Let me be. Little by little, the vortex of chaos going through my head calms, and little by little, my breathing starts going back to normal. And little by little, I feel my consciousness slipping away until July 3rd, Monday. My first day back at school, and I already feel like the odd one out. Just getting to class was already much more difficult than it should have been. So many eyes. Everyone's been staring at me since I arrived. I hate it. I hate being looked at like this. I hate feeling like I'm being watched. All the time, I'm being watched. The feeling of eyes on me, it's so icky that it makes my skin crawl. Are they whispering about me? I'm sure they must be. In order to avoid it, I keep my head down on my desk, wearing earbuds and pretending to listen to music. At least this way, no one will talk to me. No one will say a word to me. No one has said a word to me. Good morning. I guess you could call it that. I'm glad to see you came to school today. Had to. I was starting to go insane being locked inside all the time. I can imagine. Still, it can't have been easy getting here. It was whatever. I just did the usual. The usual? Yeah, how does someone get to school every day, dummy? But you couldn't have walked here like that, could you? What? Of course I... Wait. Huh? Hang on, how did I get to school again? The stairs must have been a pain too, huh? Is something wrong? Heh, no, not at all. I'm just a bit groggy still. Ah, that's okay. You spent a long time stuck in a bed. Not to mention that you're probably still on medication, right? It's normal to be a bit fuzzy. Yeah. You are okay, right? Yeah, totally. Getting a bit more attention than I'd like, but everything's okay so far, I guess. At least everything's alright. No major crisis or fires to put out. True, that's completely true. It's just What? I wish people wouldn't keep staring at me. They could at least try not to be so obvious about it. I'm not some goddamn circus attraction. Oh, of course people are gonna stare, silly. It's interesting. Interesting? Yeah. I'm sure you know the feeling, like when you're looking at a wreck and you just can't look away no matter how horrible it looks. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Come on, it's pretty simple, really. Just look at you. You're a disaster, like a car wreck. Well, it's a horrible thing to say. Is it? But it's the truth. Whatever. Bet you wish you just stood and watched now, huh? But you just had to play the hero. This is what you got for it. You're broken now. I'm not... You're broken now. You're broken, Yuichi-san. That's not... It's so sad. No wonder everyone else is staring. You're like this pitiful little broken thing. That's evil June. That's evil June. Or Darth June, I don't know. Negative June. He's like Negative Man. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!